Chapter 28, Part 2. Ning Yuqin came out of the mecha training room and frowned secretly as he watched his father leave. Since expressing his desire to become an imperial sergeant, his father has expressed his disappointment more than once. Ning Yuqin understood that his father had only one son, and of course he wanted to pass on the family business to him. It's just that he didn't like gambling stones since he was a child, and he didn't have any interest in the wool area of the Ning family. On the contrary, her younger sister, Ning Yuxuan, is very gifted with this stone gambling apprenticeship. She has also achieved 12th in the stone gambling apprentice examination. She believes that she will soon become an official stone gambling master. Why not pass on the Ning family to Yuxian? Ning Yuqin thought about it this way. He took the suspension car out the door. He was an adult and could be responsible for his own choices. He has secretly registered his name without his father and has passed the genetic and physical examination. He believes that he will soon become an imperial sergeant. With his S-rank genes, Ning Yuqin is confident that he will be promoted to an officer within a year. The most important thing now is to buy more energy boxes to meet the consumption of mecha training in the next year. His mecha is a high-level mecha and requires at least a level 5 energy box to meet the needs. Ning Yuqin took the hover car to the Lanka auction house that he frequented the most. Director Liu graciously invited him into the VIP room, but after he explained his intention, Director Liu stiffened and said embarrassedly, "Master Ning, I'm really sorry. Your father has informed us in advance to cancel your permission to buy medium and high-level energy boxes." Ning Yuqin glanced at him coldly, and the silver suspension car turned into a streamer and disappeared. Director Liu wiped the cold sweat from his forehead, but there was nothing he could do. The current head of the Ning family was still Ning Qiuqian, so he couldn't afford to offend him. Ning Yuqin went to several houses in the same state. He understood that his father planned to use this method to make him compromise, but it was absolutely impossible for him to give in. After searching on Guangnao, he came to the online auction house. Most of the energy liquids of the previous ones are of the 4th grade, and the purity is below 45%, which makes Master Ning, whose eyes are higher than the top, very dissatisfied. He didn't stop until he came to the 4th auction house and accidentally saw the energy box with a purity of 48.75%. Would such a high degree of purity be found in a 4th-ranked online auction house? But on second thought, the virtual network can touch the real thing in person, and there is no need for this store to fake it because it can be detected as soon as it is detected with an instrument. Ning Yuqin stopped in front of the silver metal box and carefully observed the liquid inside from above. The color of the liquid is bright and emerald green, crystal clear, like shaking lake water, and the transparency is very high. Almost no impurities can be seen, and it is clean and heartbreaking. Ning Yuqin often uses mecha to practice, and he is exposed to countless energy fluids, which is related to the stability and endurance of his mecha, so naturally he cannot take it lightly. According to his judgment of purity, this energy liquid belongs to the best grade in the 4th grade, and it is not even weaker than the 5th grade energy liquid, reaching the level he needs. It is a pity that the liquid in this energy box is only about 1/3, and it is estimated that it can only maintain the advanced mecha for 2 months. Ning Yuqin thought about it. 2 months was enough for him to support his training during this period, and it would not be too late to go to other planets to buy it. So, young Master Ning, who was not short of money, directly bid 100,000 star coins to make up a whole number, got the energy liquid, and left. When Bai Jing received the 95,000 star coins from Shanghai Auction House, his beautiful eyes widened slightly and his expression was a little unbelievable. That piece of green jadeite was released from Boss Yu's half-gambling wool. At that time, no one cared about it. It was worth 2,000 or 3,000 star coins at most, and the extracted energy liquid was sold for 100,000 star coins. 30 times more profit? It's just too lucrative. What he didn't know was that the profit of energy liquid was indeed not low, but it couldn't reach such an exaggerated dozens of times, and at most 3 or 4 times it was already very high. Moreover, this situation is limited to senior energy engineers. If it is a low-level energy engineer, there is basically no profit at all. As we all know, the grade of energy liquid is distinguished according to the purity, and the purity corresponds to the jade grade. Kind of water plus color constitutes the grade of jade. For example, Generally, jadeite with poor water quality and very general color, such as dry green seed, cyanide seed, and white ground green seed, can only extract first-level energy liquid. Second-grade jadeite with coarse bean grade but average color, or dry green jadeite with very positive color and poor planting water, can extract secondary energy liquid, and the single price is 10,000 star coins. The overall profit will not exceed 50%, and after deducting costs such as handling fees, there will only be a profit of about 20% at most. Therefore, low-level energy masters can only work hard to accumulate experience, exercise spiritual power, and try their best to climb up. Otherwise, there is no way out. In order to extract higher purity energy liquid, middle and advanced energy masters need a higher level of jade in addition to stronger spiritual power. For example, the fifth-level energy liquid can only be extracted from ice seeds, ice wax seeds, and jadeite with uniform and bright colors. Although a single one can sell for 1 million star coins, the corresponding jadeite price is also very high. Generally, 1 kilogram of ice jadeite is priced at 1 million to 1.5 million stars. In addition to the loss, about 3 to 4 pieces of 125 centimeters cubic standard energy liquid can be extracted, and the total price is 3 million to 4 million stars. Around, the profit is up to 2 to 3 times. But Bai Jing was different. He can remove the impurities in the energy liquid and directly increase the purity by nearly 1 level. Even a senior energy engineer cannot do such an ability. Since the birth of spiritual power, I have never heard of anyone who can improve the purity of energy fluid, which is impossible in the entire empire. Not to mention improving the purity, only a senior energy engineer can do it if the purity does not drop. This is a miracle in an energy division. The seed water of the green jadeite can only reach the waxy seed level. If it is extracted by other energy masters, even if it is an advanced energy master, it can only extract a small amount of middle-grade energy liquid at most. Energy master. I'm afraid that only the third-level energy liquid can be extracted. The most important thing is that no one will waste mental energy to extract such a little green waste that no one cares about. The spiritual power of any energy master is limited. An advanced energy master can only extract 3 to 4 level 5 energy liquids every month. No one will waste spiritual power on this little jade. So this time Bai Jing also took advantage of a loophole. If it weren't for this piece of leather green being too small, the cost would never be so cheap. However, for Bai Jing, energy division is indeed a hugely profitable industry. Bai Jing looked at the star coins he received in his account, and his beautiful brown eyes flashed. He seemed to have found other ways to make money besides gambling stones. Just thinking about it, the news on Xinguang popped up again. Appraiser Lu Ming, Master, have you received the star coins? Your energy liquid is worth 100,000 stars. Bai Jing looked at the huge exclamation marks and laughed softly. Even through the light screen, he could feel the other party's excitement. Thank you, I have received it. Lu Ming's eyes widened suddenly, and the master replied to him. After a whole day of anxious waiting, he was really flattered. Head of Shanghai, Master Bai, I wonder if Shanghai Auction House has the honor to cooperate with you? In addition to the minimum 5% handling fee, we can also give you a 10% discount on all lots, including all kinds of medium and low-grade jadeite, mecha parts. When Bai Jing saw the middle and low-grade jadeite, his mind moved. Now his betting rate must be kept at a level that cannot be too conspicuous. The jade that has been gambled can only have at most 1 piece at a time, and it is all low level. With so many impurities, it is also very difficult for him to extract the energy liquid. Well now, with the online auction house, he can buy some intermediate jadeite to extract energy fluid. I agree to cooperate, but my identity must be kept absolutely confidential. Although Bai Jing didn't understand how other energy masters use their mental power, he knew that he used not only mental power, but also perception power when extracting energy fluid, which was the combination of the two. And his perception is an ability brought from the end of the world, and it is bound to not be exposed. Huang Jiao and Lu Ming glanced at each other and knew in their hearts. They guessed right. This must be a master who doesn't want to reveal his identity to experience life. Maybe there's trouble at Proxima Centauri? Was forced to remain anonymous. Lu Meng had already made up a story in his mind that a master fell into a predicament and had to make money online. Head of Shanghai, of course. I can use the reputation of Shanghai Auction House to guarantee that I will never reveal the slightest bit of your information. By deal.